Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
All right.
this is money. Dude, I would never, I tell you what, I would never do that again.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Welcome to Gru. And we got a very special guest today, Han Soto.
What's
So,
up, man?
so I wanted to start out by talking about horror. I mean, we'll move on. We'll talk about Kai too, and but
Sure,
uh,
sure.
just want to start off with horror. Like I looked up your films and stuff. You've been in a lot of horror films, and we're basically a horror site. So just wanted to know, like, what's your top, say, top five favorite horror films of like all time?
Man, you guys don't give this as talk points at all, huh? You like that surprise. All right. Um, I would have to go with first thing, A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm gonna jump around, okay? It's gonna be some old ones and new ones.
Of course.
Nightmare on Elm Street, A Quiet Place, something I recently watched. American Werewolf in London.
Nice, nice.
Jaws. I like Jaws. Alien.
Okay.
The Shining.
Nice, nice.
Silence of the Lambs. Was it Lambs or Lamb?
Uh,
Lamb.
I think it's Silence of the Lambs, isn't it?
Lamb.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
a
I have to
bunch
check on that.
of lambs. Yeah, dude, that was a good one. Let's see. Candyman, House
Oh,
of
that's a
Wax.
great one.
Candyman scared me because I grew up in like the projects. Like the
Oh,
projects was right behind my house.
get out, really?
So it hit pretty close to home. Um, let's see, and I believe that was one of the first like urban scary,
Exactly.
right? Oh, that's what made it very special. Um, House of Wax. Who that's an old one.
Ooh,
Have you watched that?
yes,
Oh
yes.
man, Vincent
I
Price. God.
I definitely like the old one when they made that other one with Paris Hilton in it. I was like,
Yeah,
eh.
yeah. What else? The Devil's Backbone. I gotta throw a Del Toro in there.
Okay, okay.
So those are. I think I named more than five. I think I named
Yeah,
like
you did.
10. I'm just happy to be home, man. For the audience who's listening, Rocky and I we were trying to connect earlier through Zoom while I was on the road, and that did not work.
Yeah, no.
There's no reception. But and yeah, and I thought Rocky was from Australia.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to put a poll out there to see who thinks you sound Australian. We should do
okay.
that. We should do that. If
All
you think he
right.
sounds Australian, put a comment.
Okay, here you go. That sounds good. Now you run uh a site, right? Or you run something that deals with horror.
Yeah. In the midst of the pandemic, my producing partner, Andrew Vandenhouten, and I started a distribution label that distributes horror films, and it's called KamiKaze Dogfight. You'll see our animated logo at the head of films in 2020 and 2021, or actually 2021 mostly, and you can't miss it. So Andrew's a big player in the genre space, well respected. He knows what he's doing, and he's just an amazing guy. We
Okay.
share a lot of the same interests, and he was one of the producers of the Block Island Sound. 13 cameras, 14 cameras on
Oh
Netflix.
wow.
So yeah, so that's my homie, man. That's my boy. I love that guy.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we partnered up during the pandemic to distribute horror films through our partnership with Gravitas and Red Arrow Studios. Um, we have a we have a 2 picture output deal per month with them, and we pretty much curate films in the genre space, and we kind of pay a lot of attention to the marketing side of it,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
sprinkle on what we're good at, and take the film to the level where it deserves to be, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
inadvertently, we created a nice little community of horror filmmakers, and it's just been a great culture, man. I love horror fans. I love
Nice.
horror filmmakers, and it's just I love being around people who love what they do. And
Yeah,
in this
exactly.
space, in this space, you gotta love what you do. Otherwise, like no one's dabbling in it. No one's just like, oh, let me just try it.
I
If
know,
you're
I
in it,
know,
you're in it.
I
Yeah,
know exactly.
yeah, from Australia. All right, I won't say that anymore. That's oh man.
Now, like, I mean, of course, you can't go to anything now, but do you ever go to any horror cons and stuff? Like, I mean, those things are wow. Like the fans really love horror. Like the diehard horror fans.
They are not forgiving either in terms of. Oh, you know what? They are forgiving. They actually are forgiving. If you make a bad horror film, horror fans are forgiving,
Okay,
right?
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. But if you see one guy in there trying to knock you down, all the
Hmm.
horror fans will kind of go to him, fix him, and then come in it together. So I really like that about horror fans,
Yeah, true.
and like anything, any convention that ends in con, like Comic Con, all of it. Any of the fans that go there, when they go all out, man, I got mad respect for that, and I love it. I just love seeing the unity, the community and the coming together. Um, it makes me happy when I see everyone sharing the same interests. Which one did you go to?
Oh my God, I've been to so many of them.
Yeah, nice.
Chiller. Did you ever hear of Chiller? It's in
Yeah,
okay, you did hear of Chiller.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good one. I like like that one a lot.
What's the next one you were going to go to?
Actually, Chiller was, and I don't know when any of these horror conventions are gonna happen now because
So
I
sad, man. It is
it
so
is.
sad.
It's really sad.
That that's that's what kind of that's what breaks my heart about 2020 is like people look forward to that stuff every
Hmm.
year. Like that's their only escape.
Exactly.
And now
Exactly.
they can't do it, and it just sucks, man.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I was one of the ones that look forward to the
Yeah,
horror
yeah.
conventions, and I'm a big wrestling fan too. So
You are
yeah,
nice,
so
nice.
that was like my thing, going to horror conventions, wrestling conventions.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Randy Savage.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, dude. Okay, I used to tie my armband. Okay, hoping my muscles would grow out. The Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior, yeah.
Dude, because Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage was always taken when we played pretend
Okay.
back in middle school, and I either ended up with Ultimate Warrior or tagged one of my buddies in to be Brutus, not Brutus, the Bushwhackers.
Oh, the Bushwhackers, yeah.
It was so great. Oh man, we would always. Oh, it was just so fun. That was a nice trip down memory lane there, man. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Jake the Snake. You
Yeah.
should check out. You should check out Jake the Snake's. There's a documentary on him.
Oh, I saw that when
Beautifully
he
done.
was cleaning himself out. He was really
Yep.
bad on drugs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So who was it? Diamond Dallas Page, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Diamond
I
Dallas
love that.
Page helped him out a lot. Like
I love that he's doing yoga.
I know.
We should do it. Everyone should do yoga.
And there's like a lot of people, I mean, stars, athletes, like they've tried that Diamond Dallas Page,
Mhm. Oh yeah.
the yoga, and everyone's been bragging about it.
I'm telling you, man, it's there's a preconceived image of like yoga and Pilates and all that stuff.
Hmm.
It's not uh, high pace, but it's some of the hardest workouts I've ever done.
Really?
Yep. I think my
Wow.
wife and daughter are coming home. They're gonna be walking in here. But yeah, anyway,
Okay.
no.
They're
I
probably
haven't
gonna be like,
seen them in 10
why are
days.
you
This is the
still up?
first time I've seen them. Huh? What's that?
I said they're gonna be walking in saying, what are you doing? Why are
They
you up
know.
talking on the computer?
They know, man. 12 interviews, 14 a day. I mean, it's insane.
Oh,
Hey, honey. I'm on it. I'm on an interview. Huh? I'm doing an interview. Come here. You can say hi. This is my daughter
hello,
Braxton.
how's it going? Hello. Hi.
How are you? Oh,
The out of all the horror films you were in, acted in, what do you which one did you like the best? Like what
the
role
one
did
the
you
one
like
that
the
kind of took
best?
me the one that kind of set me up to where I am right now is Jeffrey Reddick.
Mm-hmm.
Creator of Final Destination. So
Mm-hmm.
funny, I was in this movie that he directed, his directorial debut. I ended up being a producer on it and
Oh,
distributing it through KamiKaze. So there was
oh
so many like
wow.
layers involved. Yeah. That one's called Don't Look Back.
Oh,
And
I heard of that one,
yeah,
yes.
it came out in October.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I enjoyed that a lot just because there's a lot of different things that came out of it. Met a lot of cool people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was looking online and I was actually going to ask you uh, about that film. You were you were saying there was a scene in the film that was really like freaky and creepy and like Jeff called you one night. You said late at night and told you you were going to do something horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that interview?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's the sweetest guy. And he called one night. He said, "Man, I had an idea while I was sitting here hanging out. I I want to change your death scene." And he said, "How comfortable are you with a rat?" I'm
Oh,
like,
oh
"Yeah,
man.
I don't really like rats at all.
No,
I'm
no.
terrified of them." And I just said, "Well, would it make the movie better?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, well, I'll do it." And then he paused and he goes, "Okay, it's going to be about 6 to 8 rats."
Oh, oh.
Yeah, yeah. So imagine like your biggest fear that's on you, and you have to
Oh.
stay completely still and play a dead character. So
Mm. How how did you
poor
do
things.
it?
You just got to do it, man. It's all part of the craft. I might have seriously died. So what you saw wasn't really acting. It was me dying.
Wow.
It was fun. It was fun though. It's a great story.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. Like,
Jeffrey's the only guy who could have got me to do it. His
okay.
approach, his approach was very smooth. It was very, yeah, it was very like inching forward, like, hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? And you know,
Wow.
I gave him an ounce. He wanted a gallon. So
Yeah, I see that. I mean, if I'm sitting on the couch watching television, I see a mouse run by, I put my feet up on the
that's me. Oh, that's me. Oh, I can't. Just the thought of reliving that.
yeah,
Feels,
exactly.
oh,
So
yeah.
how did how did
No, go
you
ahead.
oh sorry.
No, go ahead.
How did you wind up getting the gig as Min on
Oh,
Kai
same
on
same
Cobra Kai?
way I get a lot of them. I get it through my agent, and
Mm-hmm.
I auditioned for it. Same casting directors that cast me in other things, and I booked it from tape. I wish there was this like a crazy story about
Yeah.
how I got that, but no, it was pretty. When I read the description of it, I knew I was going to get it.
Okay.
Just because in those particular scenes you have to pay like a certain respect to like that era,
Hmm.
and the authenticity of it. I speak like 4 different dialects of that language of
Oh.
Vietnamese. So, everything you saw on screen was really improv.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they allowed me to just go and, be and just, he said, just do what you do. I said, okay. You, I do what I do. Okay, I don't like rats, so there won't be any rats in here. No, but it was free. It felt very free that they were able to just let me um, act and just let me be in the moment. They respected the space in between, which allowed me to stay in the moment. You know, obviously there were many takes of different angles, and everyone did a good job, man.
Yeah,
Everyone, like,
definitely.
that was one of the most elaborate set design and set building I think they've done in all of the seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really
Yeah.
well done.
I mean, they flew in a working like Chinook helicopter, like just to give you an idea of how elaborate it was, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And they really did make
Oh,
everything feel real.
okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of it wasn't like fake, you know. It was
yeah, yeah.
a good job.
Wow. How was it like working with the guy that plays young Kreese? I mean, you
Oh,
shared
Barrett?
you
Yeah,
shared
Barrett's
some
awesome.
scenes with him. Yeah.
Barrett's great. Barrett's great. I I apologized to him once, and that was it. And I said, "Look,
Okay.
I'm apologizing to you once. I'm going to do things that may feel uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
and I will not apologize after every take. But when we wrap, I'll apologize again. So let's do this." You know, he was cool, man. I like that guy. Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a wonderful job portraying Kreese.
Oh my God, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. And how how do you like playing someone like Min, like how do you prepare yourself to play that kind of guy, like that kind of role? Like how do you get like your mind frame for that?
You know, I decide that whenever I decide that when before I go on set,
Hmm.
I'm moving my before I go on set, it's like, you know, if the guy's evil, you I just stay in it, man. I've you know, I do a lot of homework already, you know, when I'm not like on set,
Hmm.
and I create like different characters. You know, I have about 18 different characters that I create, and each of them like a certain thing, each of them feel a certain way. Um, you know, there's a handful of bad guys on there, so it's nice to be able to take them off the shelf and dust them off and send them
Yeah.
into the Cobra Kai world. You know, and obviously there's a Vietnamese soldier character, guerrilla, you know, militia type character that
Hmm.
I always work on. He smokes a certain thing. He plays a certain card game. You know, he sits kind of a certain way, and and I knew this was going to be the guy. Yeah, whenever I got the role, I knew this was the guy I was going to bring on set. Like I knew who this guy was. I knew what he felt in his body, how he felt towards POWs, you know,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
yeah, even his comrades. He would kill one of his comrades if it came to it. Yeah, I mean, no remorse. That's the kind of guy he was. So
Hmm.
that's what brought to set. You know, hopefully that just kind of yeah, all right.
So like how how does it feel to actually like play someone in this like long great series? Like you're part of it now.
Yeah, it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I don't think it's really hit me yet, but you know, uh, I mean, I've been doing what eight interviews a day,
Wow.
like that. You know, I have interviews all the way through like first week of February, so it's just really, I don't know. It's nice.
Okay.
It's it's I'm great. I'm super grateful.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, definitely.
like I like to think about who everyone who played a part in like getting me to where this point with this character, you know, to be able to
Hmm.
bring characters to life and just kind of immortalize myself into the Karate Kid universe. It's
Right,
awesome.
exactly. That's
It's awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, that never goes away. That residue stays, you know. Yeah.
Wow. And like we were talking about earlier, like they made this. the set and everything feel like you're in the Viet Vietnam War, like,
Yeah.
and like how did it feel to like to be on set for that, like feel like you're in the war, and then
Oh
plus
yeah.
the scenes with like the snake pit fighting.
It's look, when that happens, when you're able to walk onto a set and don't feel like you are in the city that you're in,
Hmm.
they've done their job and they've actually helped me eliminate first few stages of what I have to do. Because I just throw my character myself in it and I walk the space. I usually try to walk the space before all the cameras are set up and just kind of feel out, what I need to do. I brought my own playing cards and I brought my own cigarettes. So I don't even smoke. So that's it's walking around set just looking at everybody like you want to kill them. And that's kind of what I did. Yeah.
Is there
Uh,
any is there any like cool behind behind the scenes stories that you can share, like something you thought was good or funny or whatever?
here's something funny. One of the PAs, I asked him to take a picture. I gave him my phone, and I wanted to take a picture with all the extras,
Hmm.
and he thought I was an extra.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he was like, "Oh, no phones on set." And how did this whole story happen? No phones on set. Okay, and then when they called me up for rehearsals, I had my backpack.
Hmm.
I left it on the chair, and then everybody came to me and was like fixing my hair and stuff. And I saw him watching me, and and then I sat down after we finished the take, and he walks up and goes, "Yo, dude, I'm so sorry, man. I thought you were an extra." I say, "It's cool, man. I see how you treat me." So that's our running joke. I've seen him on another set after that, and I always go, "Hey, where's extras base camp? Where's extra holding at?" And he's like, "Oh man, you're never gonna let me live that down." Huh?
Yeah, I see. Oh man.
It's
Well,
good, man. Anytime we're able to play in that space, it's just everyone comes alive. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
nice. But like what made it cool with the whole scenes is like this is what made Kreese form the school,
Yeah.
form that
Oh,
name, is because
oh,
he
this
was
is
fighting
this is
on a
just
snake
one.
pit.
This is one layer. This is one layer from that onion. We're just getting a peek at it. I'm
Hmm.
sure they got more stuff in store for season 4. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm sure
This is
about
the
that.
first. This is the first layer of John Kreese. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely,
Think
definitely.
about it. 30 something years, we've never seen why.
Right?
You're just getting a peek at it. So it's pretty awesome.
It is. It is. I love it. Yeah.
Yep.
And I was reading the card game you played
Yeah.
on set with
Uh,
Ben Lin, or is that
England,
how you
yeah.
say it?
Yeah. England, yeah.
Okay, okay. So what kind of game is that?
Oh, it's pretty much the game, pretty much what Vietnamese people play in Vietnam.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
yeah. And I don't really know how to explain the rules. Like it's basically, God, I've never really had to explain this game.
Right.
I mean, it's essentially the national card game of Vietnam, right? So it's it's where two is the highest, and it's you should look it up. It's
All
spelled
right. Okay.
Tiemlen, two
Okay.
words, and
Definitely will.
they would probably do a better job explaining it in online.
Now,
Cool.
when the show comes back next season, would you actually like to see like you playing an older version of Min against Martin Cove as Kreese? Like,
I mean, I would. I probably. You know what? If you really think about it, if I came back as an older guy, I wouldn't fight him because a lot of the Vietnamese soldiers back then,
mm-hmm.
reminisce on like their time and what they've done to people. I think
Oh,
there's a sense of remorse and like forgiveness, and they seek that kind of like nod of approval from the people that they tortured. So there's a lot of videos out there that talk about or show how those reunions unfold, and it's
oh
usually,
wow.
yeah, it usually ends in a hug and an I'm sorry, and you know they were just pawns in this big game,
Yeah, that's true. That's
as
true.
we all are.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, but then again, whoever writes it can write it anyway.
that's true. That's true. That would be that would be something to see though, like the like a old version of Min like coming over to Kreese and
Yeah.
just putting his hand
Mhm.
out, shaking his hand or hugging him, and but then
Yeah.
Kreese, the way he is, you never know what he's gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy. That guy's relentless.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I recommend getting QuickBooks. He's not so much of it. Have you seen that online? It's so great. Koala guy.
Yes, yes.
Oh man.
And one role like I would love to play. You actually played it. How was it like playing uh pre Preacher of the Night, a vampire on the
Oh man.
Preacher?
Yeah.
Like that would I would love to do something like that.
I was a wannabe vampire. So there was another layer of it too. There was like, this guy like worships the land that other guy walks on,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish that he chooses me to get bitten so I can be a real vampire. Like there was a lot of like psychological, hurdles that character that I built was going through. So it was fun to be able to play it in a comedic way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So again, they let me play the scream, the laugh, all that stuff. Everything was all improv. So
Wow.
I
Huh.
enjoy improv. Yeah, improv is great.
Huh. So what do you like to do for fun when you aren't acting or
Yeah, I like bouldering. I like camping. I like climbing, running. Try to
yeah,
st- try to stay connected to nature. That's
awesome.
pretty much what we do, man. We travel. I just got back from the 18-hour road trip, so
I know that's
got food sitting
crazy.
out there. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
So
Oh, I know you're after riding all those hours, you're probably dead tired now, so I'm just gonna ask like the last question and
yeah,
um anything coming out that you want to push or plug or any films
well,
or
we got a movie called Haymaker,
hmm
um, coming out in a few days. We got Clapboard Jungle. Should keep an eye out on that. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's at Kamikaze Dogfight, KAMIKAZE Dogfight. My personal one is at Han Soto, HANSOTO, and that's it.
okay. Oh yeah,
Everything on social, all of our announcements on there. So,
where can the fans find you at?
oh yeah, that's what I was just saying right there.
Okay.
It was at Han Soto and at Kamikaze Dogfight.
Okay.
Yep, and I try to respond to everyone. So if they send a message, I'll reply back.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Thank you. I
Thank you.
mean, earlier it was all like screwed up and stuff, but now we got it done,
It
and
always works itself out, brother. It always works itself out. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much.
definitely, man. Thank you. It was fun. Thank you.
Well, I'll
All
see
right.
you around, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Have a good night, man.
You, man.
Okay. Bye.